Last night, I swear I witnessed something that I believed was a dream. And yet I woke up this morning, and it turns out that dream was real. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's only one thing I really could say regarding last night. How about them Cowboys? Woo! Yes! We finally did it. We finally beat Tom Brady. Holy cow. And we moved on to the divisional round. This is good. This makes me happy. This makes me really happy. So, before I move on and point out the fact that my outfit is absolutely perfect for what I'm about to talk about later, let's get into my low, my high, my acts of kindness, and then talk about America's Got Talent All-Stars. Because you can believe it, I was actually able to switch between watching both the entire time. It wasn't easy, but I did it. So, what my low is the fact, all day I was just conflicted on the pick that I made. Because, yeah, I did pick the Cowboys to win, but as the day went on and literally everyone's picking Tampa Bay to win, I felt more and more guilty about it. I don't feel guilty anymore, though, that's for sure. Okay. And, come on, what more do I need to say? My high is the fact that my Cowboys won. Oh, and the fact that the last night when I was visiting my folks, for dinner we had leftovers. Leftovers. Sadly, because, full disclosure, I always wanted to recreate the moist maker, but my mom didn't make any cranberries for, anything cranberry related for Sunday, so I couldn't make the moist maker. Someday I will. I will make the moist maker and you will all know about it, okay? Because that's a photo I'm definitely posting to Facebook and social media and all over the place. But sadly, not now. And my act of kindness was, well, actually, it's a funny story. In spite of all the dishes I put away on Sunday and, helped clean up, there was still a lot more to do. So yesterday I cleaned up even more dishes yesterday. There was a lot of silverware and plates and bowls and all sorts of matters of, eating utensil that needed to be washed. We actually had a lot of people. Oh, actually, 7 from my brother, including my sister-in-law's parents. Grandparents, it's 9. So yeah, 12 people. That's kind of a lot of people for us. But let's get on with today's topic, shall we? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. First of all, gotta talk about America's Got Talent All-Stars because that is going to be the top of today's video. So, this was a great episode all around. Congratulations to Avery Dixon and Mike E. Winfield, as they were the two acts to move on. Specifically, here's the thing. All the acts really. Berg, Halsa, I love those guys. Karen Montero, she was great. Vienna Rossi, Dan Sound family, they were all great. But here's the thing with Avery Dixon's performance. Simon was legit, I think I'm going to give this guy, should I give him the golden buzzer? Should I not give him the golden buzzer? He wasn't sure what he wanted to do. And I thought, well, the super fans are probably going to vote him forward. And they did. So, as impressive as Mike E. Winfield's comedic performance was, I think that Avery Dixon's act was just a bit better. Again, when Simon thinks he should give you the golden buzzer, but he doesn't, and he says, the super fans are going to do it, and it actually works, you did something right. Absolutely. And it was good. I mean, admittedly, it was kind of hard for me to watch the whole thing because there was something going on last night that I do need to talk about now. And for those of you who are unaware, I wear this specific shirt on Tuesdays as a bit of a joke. Because, it's blue. Today's Tuesday, so Tuesday Blues Day. And come to think of it, this outfit is like the most appropriate thing I could wear today in celebration of the fact that my Cowboys won. So I'm feeling quite happy right now. Man. I mean, first of all, to all the non-believers out there who said that the Cowboys are going to lose yesterday, as Scooter Magruder would tell you, go to Office Depot, buy yourself a chair, and sit all the way down. Because this ain't the Dallas Cowboys that you know. These are the Dallas Cowboys that, my father knew, okay? Back in the 90s. In fact, last night was our first road playoff win since, the last Super Bowl the Cowboys won. So, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of teams have longer droughts than the Cowboys do, to be sure. But there's actually a reason why that is. Because those teams are never good in terms of managing, in terms of mediocrity. There's always a couple players that are total divas without realizing how great they have it. And I will admit, my Cowboys have been very guilty of that as well. Granted, I would like to suspect we do a bit better, considering that, we usually do better than seriously, there are years where we do better than most people ever expect. But we're cast off to the wayside because we immediately screw it up, usually in the playoffs. I blame Tony Romo for that. Here, and yeah, I know what happened to Dak Prescott too, but come on. A lot of the narrative now regarding the Dallas Cowboys is largely due to Tony Romo. You know it is. And Jerry Jones too. I mean, I'll give Tony Romo this. At least he took the blame for going to Cancun instead of preparing for the playoffs. Although then again, if I was Jerry Jones, I'd be like, he's out of here. But that's just me. And I can also say this about Tony Romo too. The Dez Connick game, that was not his fault. It wasn't his fault. It wasn't. Hey, I'm getting sidetracked. Man, I tell you what, that was really hard. Tom Brady saying, Tom Brady has more, as many wins as the Cowboys have as in franchise history. He's thrown for more passing yards than all of the Dallas Cowboys quarterbacks in history combined. Bro, let's see it tonight. And, bro, we got it. We got it. We completely canceled out the narrative that is the Dallas Cowboys for now. I mean, let's be real here. We do plan on making a Super Bowl run, but the road ahead is not going to be easy. No. Because now we are on a revenge tour. Because this upcoming weekend, we have a certain rematch against the team that beat us in the playoffs last year. And I will admit, that game will not be easy for us. In fact, if there was any time anyone would ever expect the Cowboys to be the Cowboys, that game would be it. But I'm going to reserve judgment until, it's actual game time. I believe we have the game on Sunday. And it's funny Yesterday was the first time there was ever a Monday night playoff game. And Dak Prescott was very, adamant about saying how ridiculous it is. But then I was watching Undisputed with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp yesterday. And yesterday was Martin Luther King Day. The entire day yesterday was slated full of basketball games and have, the wild card game last night cap it off. Okay. Which, by the way, I'd like to point out that I completely forgot it was Martin Luther King Day yesterday. In my defense, it's usually after, the 20th. At least in my experience. I thought it was next Monday. That's when I thought it was. But, hey, kids had the day off of school yesterday. That's cool. A friend of mine took her daughters to this one indoor water park. That's pretty cool. I've been to an indoor water park before. It was actually the one that's by Cedar Point, which, okay, full disclosure, if I ever got married, Cedar Point is one of the locations I'd rather have my bachelor party. Yeah, that'd be a cool party, right? I mean, listen, it's the kind of party that would ensure nothing would go wrong on my part, for sure. Okay? So, what else am I talking about? I just realized something. Every single NFL playoff game that I predicted this past weekend was correct. I predicted that the 49ers would win. I predicted that the Jags would win. I predicted that the Bills would win. I predicted that the Giants would win. Shockingly. I predicted that the Bengals would win. And yesterday I predicted that the Cowboys won. And they did. So, does this mean that I, Nick Cutler, being of sound mind, body, and spirit, possess all the power in the world to determine who's going to win the next playoff games and eventually get to the Super Bowl and win? I better really think hard about how I answer that. Because on the one hand, this is the sort of thing that a lot of people tend to go mad with power over. But on the other hand, if it was possible to have a Bills-Cowboys Super Bowl, I have some very important picks coming up this weekend, and you're all going to hear about them later. But now, I'll be happy. I will be completely satisfied with the fact that my Dallas Cowboys won, and the fact that I'm now 6-0 when it comes to counting playoff games. For the record, I could have made that evil laugh much louder, but I'd rather not be noisy in my apartment. You understand. So what's going on tonight? Well, not much, really. I mean, today's Tuesday and nothing's really on right now that I know of. I mean, yeah, unfortunately we're at that time of year where it's this part of the week that's kind of on the lull side. I mean, were it not for the fact that yesterday was Martin Luther King Day and the fact that we had a Monday night football game, and for those who are basketball fans, nothing but basketball all day, Monday would have been a bit of a wash. Hold on. Great, now I gotta wash my hand. Yeah, I obviously I just sneezed right there. But, yeah. Although, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna abuse some of my power right now. Giants fans, if you're really nice to me, and I mean really nice to me, I'll pick you guys to win over the Eagles. Okay? And who am I kidding? I was gonna pick the Giants over the Eagles anyway. Did you not watch the Giants on Sunday? That team looks like they're ready to take on Philadelphia. And I don't just give the Giants a chance. I give them a fighting chance. Like, a chance would be like giving them a 6-shooter. A fighting chance is like, here's an AK-47. I thought about doing bazooka, but that's like way overkill. That's like what the Cowboys did to the Vikings earlier this season. You know, the 40-3 thing. But it's not my official pick yet. Don't get ahead of yourselves, okay? Although I will say that for now, your Giants are in my hands. Mine. The power is mine. Ha ha ha. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy this week for all its splendor. Plus, think of it this way. It's going to be really funny if I'm wrong. Like, really funny if I'm wrong. Oh, it'll be funny. Not for me, for you guys. It's going to be funny for you guys. For me, it'll break my heart something awful. Not like last year, mind you, but it'll still be pretty bad. But for now, to all my fellow Dallas Cowboys fans, we got to the first one. We have our groove. Now we just got to continue to put it together. We have a big game on Sunday against the 49ers. And let's be honest, we have probably the lamest coach in the NFL with one of the most controversial owners of the NFL. But if there is anyone who could fight through all that adversity, it's our Dallas Cowboys, led by Rain Dakota Prescott. He's a grown man, you know. I hope y'all liked this video, and if you did, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I am very humble to make this video for all of you guys watching. Enjoy for today, and hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear. I'll always have your back. Take care, and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.